Hi, this is Celine Navarro for the Project Light video for Two Peas in a Bucket. Well, this week it's me, Celine Navarro, that will be doing the Project Light video instead of the 2013 in 2013 video that I'm used to doing every month for you guys. So this week for the Project Light video, I wanted to show you that yes, it's possible to catch up on your project life within a couple of hours. What I usually do is that when I have a little bit of weeks behind, I'm just like, I don't care whether I need to do like a double page spread for a week. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you have weeks that are totally well, not useless, but you know what I mean? You don't have any pictures, you don't have anything to say. There are some weeks that you just sit, you know, in front of your computer all day, or you go to work and you don't have time to do anything that, you know, that we think that deserve to be in a project life. I mean, we need to focus on the thing that project life is all about, the everyday. So that means the important things and the boring things. So what I wanted to show you in this video is that on one page you can catch up on a week. I mean, I've chosen some pictures and some weeks that were a little bit boring photo-wise, you know what I mean, photo-related. And what I did is that on that one, it relates like 1 week, and then on the other one it will relate the other week. So with two double page spread, I'm going to catch up in a whole month. You know what I mean? Because the next spread that I will talk about later will be covering, like, I would say 10 days on one double page spread. So basically, when you have like boring weeks, well, weeks that you think are boring, you just need to remind yourself that you don't have to do a double page spread when you don't have the pictures to talk about your everyday life. Of course, you can write more journaling and things like this, but if you don't have anything to say, you know what I mean? If you don't have anything to say, then you can concentrate on one page, and that's enough. I mean, you will be able to relate what happened that week, the most important things that happened that week, and that's the most important to me. So on that one, I used some sunshine core kit elements and some midnight core kits elements. And I love that Two Peas in a Bucket wood veneer project life cards. I mean, those are really, really gorgeous. So basically what I do when I want to catch up on a lot of weeks is that I'm going to pick a couple of cards and a couple of embellishments, and then I'm going to stick to that. You know, I'm not going to open myself to a wide range of products, because it's going to take me like hours to choose which card I want to use or which stickers I want to use. So when I really want to catch up, I'm like, okay, you have 2 hours to complete 2 weeks of project life. So what I do is that I'm going to pick, let's say, 30 project life cards, something like this, of the same line. I mean, you can probably use 2-3 different lines or 2 different core kits if you had that many. And then I'm just going to use that. That way it's going to be faster for you to pick the products you want to play with, and you will have all of your double page spread that will coordinate together, you know, face to face. So I think that's the easiest way to catch up on project life. What you can do as well is that you can focus on 4x6 pictures. So here on that one, you can see that I have 3 different 4x6 pictures, and that way it helps you fill in the pockets easier. So basically, I took pictures of, you know, my breakfast, or maybe that was like a coffee break or something when I was scrapping in my scrap room, and then my kitty cat, because I thought that I used a picture of the other cat on the other page, and that one might be jealous that I didn't use any picture of him. And what I did is that some of the pockets will have full-size pictures. That way it's faster, even though that you spend a lot of time, you know, cropping and resizing your pictures on Photoshop or whatever program that you use. But it's going to be easier and faster for you to embellish. You know what I mean? So, yes, focus on big pictures. Focus on not a lot of journaling. I mean, if you want to catch up really fast, that's probably one of the solutions. Okay, so this is my final spread. So here on that double page spread, I have 2 weeks worth of project life. Okay, on the left side, I have a whole week. And then on the right side, I have the following week. It doesn't really bother me to only have like 1 page a week. When I have really busy weeks, I use a double page spread for the whole week, and I might have extra page protectors because I've got a lot of photos and stuff like this. So I don't commit myself to only 1 double page spread per week. It can be less than that, or it can be more, because, you know, sometimes I have lots of photos or not a lot of photos. So this is basically 2 weeks worth of project life on that double page spread. And then you have a couple of close-up pictures here, so you can see that I used a tiny bit of mist here and there. But basically, I tried to not add a lot of embellishments. A couple of stickers here and there, a couple of mist drops on some cards, so that it will give you know, some kind of freestyle elements. Okay, this is my second double page spread. That one you didn't see in the video, but I wanted to show you anyway. That is the following week from the ones that I show you in the video. That week shows 10 days of vacation that I had in August. So with the first week and the second week, that will be week number 3 and a little bit more, because it's like 10 days. There are some days that I didn't talk about in that project life month, because I don't know, they were like boring, so I just didn't want to talk about it. And after 10 days of vacation, I was like, okay, this is gonna be like really boring after such a trip and such beautiful pictures, but oh well. What you can see on both pages, that I used a 4x6 pictures here, but that I cut them in half so that they would fit into different 3x4 pockets. I really like to do that because that helps me fill in the pockets easier and faster, and it gives such a nice look, I think. But the only thing is that you need to have the picture to be able to do that. I mean, when I say you need to have the right picture, you need to have a picture that you can actually cut in the middle and it won't look weird, or you won't cut a face. The way that it's cropped will help you decide whether or not you will be able to do that. What I also did on that double page spread is that I played a lot with Distress Inks to actually alter some of my L Studio Project Life cards, and to give like such a, you know, such a look with all the texture. Here you can see on that card that it has some inks, and I went to Brittany, and then there's a lot of water and the ocean and everything. I used a lot of pictures on that double page spread because I was on vacation, so you tend to take way more picture. I mean, that's the way that I am. When I get to travel or go on vacation or spend a day out visiting friends and everything, that's when I'm doing more photography. So I've got way more picture for 10 days than I had for like 2 weeks before. So what I'm doing here is that I'm going to use a lot of them, and I mean I made like 2 different mini albums with those pictures from my vacation, so that was pretty hard to actually choose the one that I would use in my Project Life spread. So a lot of them are full-size pocket to go in there. So there's a lot of 4x6 pictures here, and well, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what I wanted to say in this video, and to show you that it's actually possible to catch up within a couple of hours. It probably took me an evening to complete the whole month of August within, I would say, 3 hours, you know, so that's quite fast. So basically what you need to think is that you are allowed to complete a week per page, and don't feel like you have to do a week per double page, okay? And if you have a lot of photos, go ahead and make a double page spread. If you don't have a lot of photos, just make 1 page. Nobody is going to tell you that it's bad or that it's not really Project Life. Project Life is like your own story. If you don't have anything to say, that's okay. If you have a lot to say, then you can write more journaling, you can add a lot of pictures, and you know, it's the same for those of you that are really busy. You want to commit to something smaller, you want to just do 1 page at a time, or some of you might want to do like a double page spread per month. So that's okay, you can do that. As long as you're having fun, as long as you're talking about your family history and souvenirs, that's the whole thing about Project Life. So do whatever you want, do the way you want, as long as you're having fun and that you like it. Thank you for watching me, and see you on topiecinabucket.com. Bye bye.